It's time for the Hutch CC Blue Dragons on radio. The Blue Dragons on Eagle Radio are brought to you in part by First National Bank, Next Tech Wireless, H&R Block, The Medicine Shop, Pools Plus, Anchor In and Anchor Away, and these Sportscaster Club members. Lowen Corporation, Burning Chiropractic Center, Dr. Robert Epp of the Hutchinson Clinic, Portfolio Recovery Associates, Green Vision Group, Barclay Plumbing, Mega Manufacturing. Now let's head to the broadcast booth for the Blue Dragons game. Here's the Eagle Sports crew with all the action of the game on the Hutch Community College Blue Dragons Sports Network.
Arena. It is Wednesday night. I'm Glenn Grunwald, joined by Dan Nacarano. So glad to have everybody along on this kind of nippy and snowy and sloppy wet day that we've had. A little fog outside there now, but it's nice and warm here inside the sports arena. And should be a good night of basketball as the Blue Dragons get set to take on the Conquistadors out of Dodge City. Dan Nacarano, it's cold outside, but it's warm in here.
You know, all of that weather you described, Glenn, it just reinforces the fact that it's a great night for basketball.
It really is. You and I were headed back last night. We've got some precipitation as we left Eisenhower High School over in Goddard. And as we were coming in, it was anywhere between 33 and 34 degrees, but it was starting to snow quite a bit. When we woke up this morning, a little bit of precipitation, and it was quite sloppy driving, but it did not ice up underneath that, all that precipitation.
I don't think we've ever had a carload of people watching the temperature as closely as we were on the way back from Goddard Eisenhower last night.
Well, one person wanted school to be called off. It didn't happen today. It did around some other parts around here, but Hutch High certainly did have school today, and glad for it as well. Here, Dodge City comes in with an 8-11 record. Third-year head coach Steve Tucker, which really has an interesting background. Coached in the ABA, coached over in Europe. He had his team playing really well, but they were playing a lot of JVs and maybe Division IIs as well. But they kind of have hit a tough time right now. Lost 6 straight. They are 0-10 in conference play. They got beat by Seward at home the other night, 86-55. But yet you still got to build it up, and you never know what's going to happen when you come in here. Hutchinson now received votes, but out of the ranking because of that double overtime loss to Pratt last Saturday on the road down at the Beaver Dome, and that was just one that slipped away from them, and it cost them a spot in the poll as they tumbled out, still receiving votes. But now you still control your own destiny, and that's what's most important. A lot of games to play still yet, and we're chasing after both Barton and Colby, and guess who we play on Sunday? We play Colby on Sunday, and we play Barton next Wednesday, so we can actually take care of our own situation right there. On the road at Colby, back home here next Wednesday.
What a great opportunity. We've been saying all season long, even before we got into conference play, that the conference champion, this Jayhawk Conference, is so loaded with talent that nobody is going to get through this rigorous conference schedule with less than 3 or 4 losses.
No, you're exactly right on that. Now, I'm hoping that we're a little healthy tonight because Coach Eck was really under the weather the other night at the Dragon Talk. In all reality, he really shouldn't even been there as he was hit. We were talking to Brian Miller just a little bit ago. He's had the flu. The flu's been going through the team as well, so that could affect tonight's ball game a little bit. We'll just have to see what's going to go on. I kind of got a head cold, so I found it sound a little bit different, or start sneezing, you'll understand, but I'm well medicated, so who knows what's going to happen tonight.
The good news is you always sound good, Glenn.
Thank you.
Always
Appreciate
enjoy
that.
listening to your call.
Brandon Garcia is our chief engineer back at the K-Hut Studios tonight. Appreciate Brandon doing a great job. Always does do a great job. We appreciate having him along. So he'll guide us through tonight when we take our breaks. And also nice win for the Lady Dragons as they came out with a very nice victory just a little while ago against Dodge City in a game that was the score was 83-50. Hutchinson with the win, and a nice job as several different names. Ogle had another good night with 17 points, but Brooklyn Betham along with Mapasua with 16 and 13 points respectively did a nice job out there as well. So that's again your final score by the score of 83-50. Lady Blue Dragons still roll right along. Tonight is a Roberts Hutchline night here at the Sports Arena, and they're getting their picture taken, and a nice round of applause from the folks in attendance tonight. Roberts Touchline has been around for a long, long time in the Salt City. They do a great job, and we're so glad to have them as sponsors here for Blue Dragon Sports. And Roberts Touchline, one of the good places that you can go and get lots of office supplies and other items that you might need.
It's where Hutchinson Community College buys almost all of its office supplies.
Yep, that's where you see the ink on all my spot charts. That's where that comes from as well. They do a great job. We're going to take a 2-minute timeout. Well, before we get set for starting lineups coming your way, national anthem and all that good stuff, we'll be back with more from the Sports Arena right after this 2-minute timeout on the Blue Dragon Sports Network.
Just as the Hutchinson Blue Dragons athletics are a tradition, so is the Anchor Inn in downtown Hutchinson. Whether you plan lunch or dinner or even take out for home, the Anchor Inn is a great family restaurant that you are sure to enjoy. Order off their great menu or take advantage of the Anchor Inn's awesome buffet. You'll make a great choice either way. The Anchor Inn is also a great spot to meet up with old friends and acquaintances because everyone goes to the Anchor. That's the Anchor Inn at 128 South Main in Hutchinson, proud supporters of Hutchinson Blue Dragon Athletics.
Like a good deal? Need a new phone? Listen up. Trade in your old device at Next Tech Wireless and get half off any smartphone. Then take your shiny new phone shopping with your $100 Visa gift card. That's any smartphone, plus cash to spend. Oh yeah, need more lines? No problem. Get a new smartphone at half price for everyone in the family, plus up to $300 in Visa gift cards. Visit Next Tech Wireless today. Your new phone and cash are waiting. Certain restrictions apply. See store for details.
Needing repairs, parts, belts, or bags for your vacuum? How about free pickup and delivery for any service? Hi, this is Donna Pitzer, the Bag Lady. I work on all vacuums, including Auric, Kirby, Simplicity, Riccar, Hoover, Kinmar, and all Panasonics. I can get bags and parts for almost any vacuum. Plus, in most cases, I'll save you up to 40% on your bag purchases. Best of all, I deliver at no charge for all services I offer. For parts, bags, or service of your vacuum, call me, Donna Pitzer, the Bag Lady, at 663-4322.
Hi, Brian Bobo, General Manager at Midwest Ford. We have to move out all remaining 2019s in inventory. And with savings like these, you just can't pass it up. How about a 2019 Ford Ranger 4x4 Crew Cab Lariat, $8,000 off MSRP? Or a 2019 EcoSport was $24,245, now $16,984. A 2019 F-150 Crew Cab 4x4 XLT, $9,000 off MSRP. And yes, and 0% for 60 months. Don't miss out. Come see us at 1100 East 30th or online at MidwestSuperstore.com.
Hi, everybody, and welcome back to the Sports Arena. Glenn Grimwald, Dan Nacarado, both teams warming up on the court. Blue Dragons have just went back to their dressing room for last-minute instructions. Conquistadors, looks like they're going to be wearing their road yellows with purple trim, more like the purple numerals as well. And I got to talk to Sean Boston, the voice of the Conquistadors, a little bit. He's involved with the Tournament of Champions that gets underway tomorrow. And I think he's broadcasting every game out there. So he has like 17 games coming this week. This is one of those times that you really get really busy.
It is.
Really gets really busy.
It's a fun, busy time, though, because we like the opportunity to see a lot of basketball action.
I want to invite everybody to join in tomorrow afternoon on KWBW Radio, either by online or on 1450 AM and 98.5 FM for Salt Hawk basketballs. I'll be out at Colby for the Orange and Black Classic. They'll be taking on Pine Creek, Colorado, is who they'll match up with. A team that is 12-2, a very good team out of Colorado Springs. And they'll be matching up against them at 3 o'clock. It's coming your way tomorrow afternoon. So if you're out of our listening area, just go to the, download the radio app, the BW app, and get it right there. Or be sure and go to the online on kwwradio.com.
I always like to listen on Echo. You just put that skill on.
You just put skill on BW Radio. Say go to BW.
Alexa, play BW Radio.
Yep. Now you just made a lot of the Alexas that are all around
we needed to wake them up.
Around the state of Kansas start to go off right now. So as we're getting set for, we're waiting on Duke. Duke is on his way. It's taken a while to get here, however. He's at the concession area. And now he's reversing. He's coming. Finally, where's he at? This is taking forever for him to get the basketball here. They did have a direct cut. Here he comes, finally. Duke makes his appearance after running a marathon. And he comes all the way to the referees. Now we're set to go.
He delivered the game ball.
He did. He delivered the game ball. So that's something new that they're doing. And Getting set for basketball action. We'll get set for the national anthem coming your way in just a little bit. So, as we take a break for the national anthem, we'll be back with starting lineups coming your way. Dodge City and the Blue Dragons doing battle tonight. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
Basketballs are bouncing and crowds are cheering. Your best offense during cold and flu season is a good defense. Drink plenty of liquids, get plenty of rest, and keep your hands sanitized.
Before the introduction of the starting lineups, we ask that you please rise and remove your hats as we honor America and those who protect our freedoms at home and abroad for the playing of the national anthem. Tonight, the anthem is being performed by the Blue Dragon Pep Band under the direction of Mr. Chris Merchant. Here are tonight's starting lineups. First for the visiting Conquistadors of Dodge City. At guard, a 5'10" freshman from Missouri City, Texas, number 3, Kevin Legaski. At guard, a 6'5" freshman from Fayetteville, North Carolina, number 11, Miles Ray. At forward, a 6'6" sophomore from Beaumont, Texas, number 20, Mason Senegar. At guard, a 6'6" freshman from Thomasville, Georgia, number 21, Quindarius Thomas. And at forward, a 6'7" freshman from Cedar Hill, Texas, number 40, Keldrick Hayes. The Conquistadors are 8-11, 0-10 in the Jayhawk Conference. Coached by Steve Tucker in his 3rd season, assisted by Brock Thuman.
We were talking about Tucker a little bit. Again, his connections with the ABA for many, many years. Also over in Europe, very effective, winning international championships over in Europe. And it takes a lot over there because you have the language barrier to deal with. And plus, there's only so many Americans that could be on each team. So his resume is really strong.
He's a basketball guy. Wherever you can find a gym, he wants to get in it.
No doubt about it. He's in his 3rd year. Now, this year, he gotta try to give his team a little confidence. They played a lot of JVs. I mean a lot of JVs when you looked at their schedule. I differ in that opinion. I think you got to play pretty good competition to get any better at all.
Kind of depends what the condition of your program is.
And again, he's got some good players that got a couple that average in double figures. As a matter of fact, 4 to be exact that can play some basketball. Thomas is one of the stronger one. Quindarius Thomas out of Florida. And he's got some other strong ones as well as Landon Tyler out of Texas as well as a good one. So they've had some close ball games. Lost the other night at the hands of Seward. So here's your starting lineups for tonight's ball game for Darren Dunn.
For your Hutchinson Community College Blue Dragons. At guard, a 6'6" sophomore from the Bronx, New York, number 1, Saquon Singleton. At guard, a 6'1" sophomore from Wichita, Kansas, number 10, Tyler Brown. At guard, a 6'4" freshman from Tempe, Arizona, number 13, Josh Baker.
Baker continues to impress very much from three-point land.
At
Shoots the ball well.
a 6'7" freshman from Salt Lake City, Utah, number 24, Jayhawk Conference.
Quickly becoming a fan favorite.
And at center, a 7-foot sophomore from Nairobi, Kenya, number 33, Fred Odhiambo. The Blue Dragons are 15-4, 6-4 in the Jayhawk Conference. Coached by Steve Mack in his 11th season, assisted by Jay Syriac, Cortland Carney, and Brian Miller. Officials for tonight's contest, Vern Kistner, Will Schnitker, and Scott Sloyer.
There's your starting lineups for tonight, Dan, as we get set for basketball action here at the historic Sports Arena. As we're about set to get underway, Dodge City will match up against the Blue Dragons.
Dodge City actually has started 13 different players in one game or another throughout this season. Only 2 players have started all of Dodge City's 19 games this year. That's Senegar and Thomas. Senegar averaging 10 points a game, Thomas averaging 13. But you get the feeling that Coach Steve Tucker has been experimenting with a lot of different combinations.
In the same way that Steve Beck has a little bit with starting lineups now, he's kind of settled in to have both Jayhawk into lineup at the same time as he has big Fred Odhiambo in there. And Fred, the last couple of games out, has played pretty good basketball. However, he will not jump center. Tip's controlled by the Blue Dragons, as getting the open tip was Queft, and Hutchinson brings it up quickly. Here's Singleton to the basket. Not there on the miss. Rebound's going to be cleared out, and up comes Dodge City. McCaskey into the forecourt, holds up 4 fingers. He's on Missouri City, Texas, Hightower High School, to be exact. They'll work on Tyler Brown. Ball on the outside, a 3 ball up and on his way. Rims off, no good on a missed shot put up by Senegar. Shot put back, a rebound not there. Rebound's taken away by Saquon Singleton. He'll bring it into the forecourt. Gives it off to Baker. Back out top to Singleton around the horn. Hutchinson works it. Down low blocks. Underneath they go. Big Fred fall away and a hand on his arm. They'll pick up the foul very quickly, and that'll be Hayes that'll pick up the personal foul. Keldrick Hayes with the first personal foul. Cedar Hill, Texas is a suburb of Dallas. At the line will be Fred Odhiambo. Big Fred, free throws up and good. Odhiambo with the first points of the game. Hutchinson leads at 1-0. Fred's had a lot of trouble with back trouble throughout this earlier part of the season. Looks like he's playing pretty well, but he missed on that free throw. So 1 point down, 1-0. Hutchinson with the early lead. Off the court with him, McCaskey. Kevin McCaskey sets up the offense. Tyler Brown tied on him. Bounce pass comes out high. He'll jump it out. Kadarius Thomas drives in, loses the basketball, picks it back up though, on the dribble. Still back on the outer perimeter. He'll pop the 3 from outside. It rims off no good on the missed shot put up by Miles Ray. And the rebound's going to be cleared out there by the Blue Dragons. Here's a Josh Baker's shot. It's only a 2-pointer. I say only. Good to see him knock that one down. 3-0 already. Hutch on top. Baker's turned into a really good shooter, Dan. Jumper from the outside, missing by the Conquistadors. Fred Odhiambo gets it flat-footed, gives it off now to Tyler Brown. Out the court, right side. Hutchinson fakes the drive. Baker pulls it back outside, still on the dribble. Goes down low to Odhiambo. He looks across the court, backs it in, puts a move to the right up. Shot doesn't go, but the putback goes up and in by Queft. Jayhawk Queft with some good timing on the rebound. Has his first basket, and it's 5-0. Hutchinson with the early lead. Outside top, dribble penetration. Ball taken away by Brown. Here comes Tyler Brown for Hutch. Lead pass goes off to the right side to Singleton, back to Queft. Jayhawk Queft out front. They'll pull him back and set up the offense now. Baker on the drive. On the dribble, I should say. Outside down to Singleton. to Singleton. Back outside, Tyler Brown. Bounce pass over the right side. Singleton, bounce pass inside the Quest. Basket good. Nice job of moving the ball. That's going to force a quick timeout by Dodge City as Hutch is on an opening roll of 7-0 to open up the ball game. 17:22 to go in this first half of play. Hutchinson 7, Conquistadors nothing. We'll be back in a half a minute right here on the Blue Dragon Sports Network.
Welcome to the Hutchinson Medicine Shop. With the emergence of big business, not only in pharmacy, but all industries, the Medicine Shop is proud to be a thriving local business in Hutchinson. We're so thankful to our customers in Hutchinson, Reno County, and Central Kansas for your support. In turn, we're proud to be a major sponsor of the Hutch High Salthawks, as well as other area high schools, the Blue Dragons, Chiefs, Royals, Jayhawks, and Wildcats. You support us, and the Hutchinson Medicine Shop supports local sports.
Hutchinson shooting 60% on 3 out of 5 shooting. Start this ball game. Dodge City yet to hit a basket. So 0% there. Here's McCaskey. 17:14 to go in his first half of play. Gets it back from Miles Ray. Goes right side with it. Back to Ray now on the dribble. Takes it inside. Kicks it back. Shot put up by McCaskey, not any good. Rebound cleared underneath offensively for Dodge City. The putback basket won't go. Loose basketball picked up by Baker of Hutchinson. Singleton has it. One offensive rebound in that batch by Dodge City. Feed down low to Othiambo. Spins. The ball comes out of his hands. And it will be Hutchinson basketball. Or they decide it was a foul, didn't it?
Yep, first foul committed by Mason Senegar. Second team foul.
Fred Othiambo will step to the line to shoot the free throws. Takes his time. Free throw toss is up and bouncing good. So Othiambo now with 2 of 3 shooting. 2 points to his credit. Othiambo getting set for the second one. Free throw toss is good. Nothing but net. So 3 free throws by Othiambo has given Hutchinson a 9-0 lead. There's a pop for the shot on the outside. The three's up and good by Thomas from the outside. And he gets Dodge finally on the board. 9-3 your score. First score of the game comes at the 16:29 mark of this first half of play. Baker spins away into the paint. The pass is outside. Brown drives in. Tyler puts up an all-balanced shot. Not there. Rebound's going to be cleared out of there by Hayes. Here comes Conquistadors. Ball stolen away by Singleton. Singleton take it to the rack and score it. What a job by Singleton. He was determined to score that one, Dan, as you could tell how he got to it at the half court.
Excellent steal, and then he had to show some skill to figure out a way to put the ball in the basket.
Shot put up by Thomas again. Not there. Rebound cleared by Fred Othiambo. Takes it away from Queth, and Hutchinson come up. Had an interesting phone call this right before noon with Wyatt Thompson, the fine broadcaster for Kansas State University. He'll be on the Reno County Coaches Show coming up on Monday night. We talked about the little fracas that took place. Jumper by Queth is up and good. And now the sanctions that came down from the Big 12 office on that. 2 players for each team to sit out some games. D'Souza to sit out the most with 12. There's a missed shot, and a rebound is going to be cleared out by Queth. Unfortunate that had to happen. Now Bill Selfish came out with a statement. There's a basket up and in by Queth again, and Queth's on a roll. 8 straight points by the young man out of Salt Lake City, Utah. He's had a couple off games after he just tore out of the gates, averaging about 26 a game. He's on his game tonight.
He had that rare honor of being named the National Player of the Week a couple of weeks ago.
One of only about 5 or 6 players that Hutchinson has ever had named to that. The long three from outside won't go on a missed shot by Senegar. The putback basket's up and good, though, inside of Keldrick Hayes. And it's 15-5. Hutchinson lead is cut a little bit. And we're going to see coming into the ballgame Matt Mayers. He's out of New York. Outside Singleton. They'll whip the pass inside to Jayhawk. He gets it back after being blocked. Shot put up missing. Big Fred touched the rebound, got it out to Brown, and Brown will reset it and shoot it from the right side this time. It's not there, and the rebound's going to be cleared out of there by Hayes. Up the court we come. The drive inside by Dodge City, up and good, and Senegar is able to get his first basket, and that'll stop a timeout.
Checking on Kevin McGaskey because the official thought maybe that McGaskey had hurt himself, but
he will stay in there, but he's making a little funny face like he might have had a little...
Testing that ankle a little bit.
Tweaked it a little bit. Fred Othiambo will take a seat, so will Tyler Brown. DJ Mitchell into the lineup now for Hutchinson, as well as Matt Mayers. Mayers out of New York. And
over and back.
Yeah, over and back's the call.
The pass went into the front court. The Blue Dragon, as he caught the pass, coming back to get it, he went into the back court. That's over and back.
With the basketball, Dodge City. McCaskey. 15-7, Hutchinson lead. Much on Majak Quest's ability to get to the basket. Ball comes out high. He'll fake it. Over to McCaskey. Drives in, scoops up a shot, not there. DJ Mitchell one-arms it, brings it down. Wants to push it quickly. Sees Mayers in the bottom in a low block, but goes over to Singleton. Now they tries to force it to Mayers and gets knocked off of a defensive player's hands, and Dodge City will run it down. Scott Navy Long on the Blue Dragon Sports Network upstairs with the video on YouTube. Dribble penetration and stumbling. A foul's going to be called on the floor. DJ Chip Quest will pick up the personal foul.
That's the first foul of the game committed by the Blue Dragons. 13-10 to play in the first half.
Not a shooting situation, so Aiken Newton, who's out of Pearland, Texas, will inbound. That's way out in West Texas, Dan. Pearland, Texas. Long three ball. Good from outside. Nice shot by Newton. See, inbounded it, and he peeled around and got that reversal. Puts it up and in. 15-10. Dodge City cutting into the Hutch lead. We're going to see O'Cone check into the lineup. Jaden O'Cone. Three-pointer by Baker's good. Baker with his first tray. He's on track to do something this year. It's that three-point record. A three the other way is up and good. Scoring it was Thomas, his second three of the game. So trading threes right now, 18-13. Hutchinson with a 5-point lead. Baker, left side against zone. Dodge City in the zone. Lead down to get it into Quest. He holds up in the paint, goes up strong, misses it. And a rebound's going to be cleared out by McCaskey, comes out with it. McCaskey sets it up right side. There's a drive all the way in by Newton. Shot up, not there. Hutch with the rebound. Matt Mayers gives it off to Singleton. Singleton, contact made. What's the pass down low to Mayers? Basket good.
No look pass.
I don't know how he saw him, but he really got it right where it needed to be, didn't he?
Right on the money. Matt Mayers caught it clean and finished without any problem.
Lead is 7 now, 20-13. Mayers' first basket. Hudson on top. 11:40 to go in this half. Fast moving first half of play. Only one timeout. Ball on the outer perimeter. Shot put up and missing. Rebound Singleton. Hutch wants to push it a little bit. Here's Singleton. Usually when he has it like this, he'll drive in. He pulls up with it. Gives it off to DJ Mitchell. He shoots and misses. Rebound comes off the back iron. Here comes Dodge City. They'll bring it up, stripped away, and they're going to call a foul on Mitchell. Mitchell could be in the act of shooting. So we will fill lanes, and Dodge City will shoot free throws. In high school all across the state of Kansas, mid-season tournaments taking place, Dan, this week.
Yeah, you'll be on the road tomorrow.
Going up to Colby. What's that? The Aces on the Prairie? And that Colby's known that, I think. I'm not sure.
They made that first free throw.
Yep. And he'll shoot the second one. Thomas now with 7 points. Good free throw shooter.
Is that Colby's version of my version saying Hutchinson is the center?
I think it is. I think it is. I think it's real close. Free throws up and good. 8 points now for Thomas. They're building a new facility on the campus of Colby Community College, but they are still playing their games at the Civic Center. And that's also part of the tournament is played there. The Orange and Black Classic is played at the high school and also the Civic Center.
Might be the last time the Blue Dragons play at that Civic Center.
Yeah, that'll be on Sunday. So I'll already be out there. And here's a pass inside. Clarence King, basket good. Nice feed down low by Hutchinson and got it into King. He put it up and in. 22-15. Blue Dragons with the lead. Jumper, left side, won't go. Rebound cleared out of there by P.J. Mitchell. Mitchell for Hutch. Pushes it over to Baker, back to Mitchell. Floats inside, puts it up and in, and one. Mitchell takes it to the rack off the kick to the corner, and back to Mitchell then from Baker. And a foul's going to be charged against number 34 out there. Myron Washington will pick up the personal.
DJ Mitchell just hung in the air, finished the shot, absorbed the foul. Now he gets to go to the free throw line for the traditional three-point play.
Mitchell with a career high the other night, 22 points. Shot up, missing. Free throws no good, which is a rarity with DJs. He shoots 82% from the foul line. Really was hoping and worked hard to try to get the score the other night, but couldn't get it to happen in the OT. Ball left side, three, got it. Tell you what, Aiken Newton's got 2 trays, and so does Thomas. 4 3-pointers between them. Skipped them right in here, 24-18. Hudson lead is cut a little bit. Matt Mayers underneath. Loose basketball comes out of the hands of 2 players. O'Connor had it for a second. And now McCaskey will bring it up for Dodge City. Back outside. They'll jump it up. Shot does not go. And the rebound put back is good. Nice job of putting it back up and in is Myron Washington. And outside, we'll see Queth comes back in. There's a drive by Mitchell. Out top to O'Connor. Gives it up on the right side. Clarence King had it for a second. Ball on the outside. Feed down low. Shot rims off underneath by O'Connor, but he got his own rebound and puts it up and in. Jaden was a guest on Dragon Talk this last Monday. Really a quiet kid. Dad is the director of basketball operations for Wichita State University.
Jaden, one of those Wichita Heights young men.
Yeah, really smart kid. Ball comes outside.
Coming up on the 9-minute mark, so the next whistle will be a media timeout.
Right down, ball blocked out of there by Mayers. And that'll be our media timeout right at the 9-minute mark. So we will take a break, as it will be Dodge City's basketball when we return, but Hutch now up by 6, 26-20 over the Conquistadors. We'll be back right after this 1-minute timeout on the Blue Dragon Sports Network.
Getting the most back from your tax return starts with getting the most expertise. H&R Block has more enrolled agents than any other tax preparation company, and we guarantee the accuracy of every return prepared by our tax professionals. We find every credit and deduction to lower your tax bill. Put our expertise to work on your return, and don't just get your taxes done, get your taxes won. In Hutchinson, Lyons, and Ellsworth.
Happy New Year from all of us at Pools Plus. We are celebrating big this new year, and we want your savings to be even bigger. Come in during the month of January and save 20% on all spa accessories and spa fragrances. Stock up and save 15% on spa chemicals. The savings are going on all month long at Pools Plus. Shop local, shop Pools Plus, 21 East 1st in downtown Hutchinson.
Outdoor living doesn't start until you call us at Pools Plus.
Welcome back, 26-20. Hutchinson with the lead at the 9-minute mark of this first half of play. Trying to look up some other scores that have taken place. Neosho on top of Butler right now in the first half of play, 27-18. Northwest Kansas Tech and Barton in a good one. First half of play, 33-31. Barton with the lead that's being played down at Barton. And Indian Coffeyville wrapped up in a good one. A battle of Montgomery County, 26-25, 8-9-57 to go in the first half of play of that one. Here's 26-20. Hudson with the lead. Little runner does not go. Shot clock violation. Is knowing he had to get it off was DeJohn Horn, and he just didn't have time to get off a really good shot. So
good defense. Hutchinson Blue Dragons.
Shooting percentages now. Hutch 52.4 on 11 out of 21 shooting, and Dodge City is 7 out of 23, right at 31% in this first half of play. Feed down low, Queth gives off to Ocone. He'll put it up and wrap it around, not there to reach around on Queth. As Ocone didn't get it clearly. That second foul will be on Queth. I think Steve's going to have to get him out of the contest. See who he's going to substitute in for him. And it's going to be Fred Othiambo. So Big Fred will check in.
Hutchinson jumped out to a 9-0 lead early in this game. Dodge City's been holding firm and even closed the gap a little bit since then.
Ocone checks out. Singleton checks back in. And here he gets set with the basketball in the backcourt. Ball out of perimeter. McCaskey gets away from DJ Mitchell. Shifts gears, takes it inside, kicks it down low, blocked by Othiambo. It's stolen away by King as he stepped in front of the pass and trying to get it to McCaskey. Nice defense by Hutchinson to jump the route. Outside, Brown, a three-pointer on its way, no good. Othiambo goes high to get it up, throws up a shot, he won't get it, a foul call. That's up a prayer right there, Dan.
Well, sometimes prayers are answered.
Dow's going to be charged against King. He'll pick up his first. And now offensive foul. Team control foul. It's going to be called on McCaskey. He'll pick up his first. So Hutch will have the basketball right side baseline with 8:02 to go in this first half of play. If you just tuned in, Lady Dragons won 80-53 over the Lady Conquistadors. DJ Mitchell throws up one. He hits the floor hard. Bodies all over the place. And here comes Conquistadors. DJ still in pain down at the other end. No whip it underneath. Basket good. And scoring it was Myron Washington. Has 4 points. And DJ Mitchell is still down at the west end of the court. And training staff will come out and attend to him. Matt Myers will check into the Blue Dragon lineup. Let's see if DJ is going to be okay or not. He had his feet taken out from underneath him. They're going to attend to him. While they do that, we'll take a quick 30-second timeout. With 7:47 to go in the first half of play, it's Hutchinson up by 4, 26-22. We'll be back in a half minute.
HCC Sports on Radio is brought to you by the Sportscaster Club members. Mega Manufacturing, Ford and Chiropractic Center, Papa John's Pizza, A&A Builders, Barclay Plumbing Company, Sutton Kaufman Transmission Service, Lowen Corporation, Old Office Shares, Dr. Eric Severud with Alliance Orthopedic and Sports Medicine, Todd and Cindy Miller of Homestead Senior Care, Man Wyatt and Rice Injury Lawyers, MAYB, Mid-America Youth Basketball, Portfolio Recovery Associates, Dr. Robert Epp of the Hutchinson Clinic, and the Green Vision Group of Hutchinson.
Welcome back. DJ gets up. He's okay. He's under his own power as he heads to the bench.
DJ's been feeling a little bit under the weather, as a lot of people have in this area. He's been under the weather for a couple of days.
He took a pretty harsh spill out there, so we'll see if he's going to be okay. That's with the basketball in the backcourt. As Brown gets it across, wide open underneath with Singleton, and the pass a little off its mark. It'll be Dodge City basketball, and right now, Dodge hanging with the Blue Dragons down by only 4
with the ball.
McCaskey into the forecourt. They go left side with it. They'll jump it up and shoot it. Missing on the outside was Newton. The rebound cleared out by Hutch. And then Hutchinson quickly brings it up the court. Down low underneath, shot does not go, and Matt Myers just misjumped the timing on that one, and down came Dodge City with it. Shot not there, Singleton rebound. Saquon long pass to King. King to Brown. Brown wraps it around, scores it in the end one. Tyler Brown with his first basket plus the end one, and a great pass from Mayers, or King, to Brown.
It was an impressive fast break. That ball went end to end in a hurry.
Singleton kicked it out quickly.
King made that bounce pass, come up high to where Tyler Brown could handle it around his chest, and that really made the play workable.
Brown's free throw is up and good. 3-point play gives him 3 points. And the lead extended to 29-22 now. A little bit of pressure in the backcourt. Dodge trying to bring it across, and they do get it across. Finally, Thomas has it. Squares up, blocked from behind by King. And I'll tell you one thing about Clarence King. Now, granted, he's left-handed, and you had to be on that play to take it. But he can really jump.
Oh, very, very impressive.
He's very athletic. He and O'Cone, two that are very deceiving with their size.
And both of them always bring high energy.
Jumper way off its mark.
Another
shot, an offensive rebound by Dodge. Another miss, but a make is up and good this time by Diedrich Paschal as he makes the basket. The ball was way off its mark, and this is going to be an N1, and foul's going to be called against Mayers. So at the line will be Paschal. Takes his time. Free throw toss is up and perfect. Averages 4.8 points a game, and he has 3 right now. Cuts that lead back down to 4 again at 29-25. Long pass to Singleton. Gets fouled from behind as they got the lead pass all the way right up by the rim, and the foul's going to be charged, I believe, again.
That's Senegar's second personal foul. That's a pretty key development because Senegar, one of the leading scorers for the Dodge City Conquistadors.
Right at 10.7 points a game. Singleton at the free throw line. Free throw toss up and good. Rattles it home. He'll shoot a second one. Again, we're on the road at Colby in the afternoon. It'll be a 5 o'clock start. Girls will tip it off at 3. Guys at 5 this coming Sunday. Free throw toss is up and good. So 4 points for Singleton. So
former Hutchinson coach Chad Wentz from that area of the state. The orange and black even named after his father, Paul Wentz. And Chad Wentz also coached for, I think, 4 or 5 seasons at Dodge City.
Yes, he did, before he went to Fort Hays. You're so correct. And won the league one season with Dodge. Ball on the outside, around the horn. To the top of the key, McCaskey. McCaskey drives in. Floats one on its way, no good. Rebound fought for underneath. And coming out with it was Baker. And Baker will bring it up and give it off down to Brown. Corner right to Ursery, who's in there. Matt Mayers goes up strong, gets his own rebound, puts it up and in, the N1. I like Matt Mayers. He works hard in the low blocks. Yeah, he's not the quickest jumper in there, and he doesn't jump the tallest, but he was just tall enough to get it up and in on that one. Foul's going to be charged on Paschal. And a timeout's going to be taken with 6:03 remaining to go in his first half of play. Dodge with the timeout. 33-25, pivotal time in this ball game. A lead of 8 for right now for Hutchinson. And Matt Mayers will shoot free throws when we return right after this 1-minute timeout on the Blue Dragon Sports Network.
This is Carter Fowle, president of Hutchinson Community College. I invite you to join us this winter as the proud tradition of Blue Dragon men's and women's basketball continues at the historic Hutchinson Sports Arena. Both teams are favorites in the tough Jayhawk Conference, so you won't want to miss any of the action. Find the schedule at BlueDragonSports.com, like us on Facebook, and follow Blue Dragon Sports on Twitter. As always, go Blue Dragons.
Just as the Hutchinson Blue Dragons athletics are a tradition, so is the Anchor Inn in downtown Hutchinson. Whether you plan lunch or dinner or even take out for home, the Anchor Inn is a great family restaurant that you are sure to enjoy. Order off their great menu or take advantage of the Anchor Inn's awesome buffet. You'll make a great choice either way. The Anchor Inn is also a great spot to meet up with old friends and acquaintances because everyone goes to the Anchor. That's the Anchor Inn at 128 South Main in Hutchinson, proud supporters of Hutchinson Blue Dragon athletics.
Blue Dragons with a 33-25 lead with 6:03 to go in this first half of play. You listen to Blue Dragon basketball on KHET Hutchinson as well as KWBW Hutchinson. Mayers at the foul stripe. Hutchinson shooting 46.4%. Free throw by Mayers is not any good. Comes off on him. Well, Dodge City shooting 29%, so Hutchinson doing a job there. Ball outside with the basketball will be Dodge City. They're going to be very deliberate with the offense here. McCaskey all the way through, kicks it outside. Thomas the three on his way, rimmed off, no good. Rebound, though, by Dodge underneath, blocked by Mayers. Nice job of sticking with it. Singleton now has to get to the basketball. Dodge City comes up with it, and layups up and good. And Saquon forgot one important thing, Dan. That was the basketball. Slipped away from him, ends up being an easy basket for the Conks.
That's an important detail.
Feed inside. Mayers bangs in a low blocks, gets called for the travel. Here comes McGrew into the ball game out of Garland, Texas. South Garland High School is his hometown. Hutchinson owning the paint right now by a 20-10 margin. Breaking the press will be Dodge City. Now, there's a steal as Baker comes up with it. Here's Saquon Singleton. Singleton takes it in. Oh, it slipped out of his hands. It just came off. Here comes Dodge again on a fast break, and they'll dunk it and put it up and in. And Steve Eck wants a timeout because all of a sudden we've had a real change of events, and it's a 4-point lead instead of an 8 with 4:54 to go in this first half of play. We're going to take a 1-minute break. We'll be back on the Blue Dragon Sports Network right after this.
The Hutch Medicine Shop and the Hutch Blue Dragons have a lot in common. In addition to our logos both being blue, all three pharmacists at the Medicine Shop graduated from HCC. Rick Stone in 1984, Brent Bellman in 2001, and Lacey Stone in 2007. In fact, the Medicine Shop has employed over a dozen HCC students over the past 15 years who are now Kansas pharmacists. The Medicine Shop and the Blue Dragons working together as one team.
Getting the most back from your tax return starts with getting the most expertise. H&R Block has more enrolled agents than any other tax preparation company, and we guarantee the accuracy of every return prepared by our tax professionals. We find every credit and deduction to lower your tax bill. Put our expertise to work on your return, and don't just get your taxes done, get your taxes won in Hutchinson, Lyons, and Ellsworth.
Hi, everybody, and welcome back. Hutchinson with the basketball. Baker will bring it up. It's a 4-point ball game at 33-29. Baker on the right side. Hutchinson with the lead. Ursery has it. Back outside to Baker. Now back to the man-to-man by Dodge City. As they gotten back in it again. Three-pointer attempt doesn't go. Ball kicked out by Singleton. The rebound's cleared out there by Dodge City. And King's going to check back into the lineup. Ball on the outside.
Clarence King almost got a snack.
Sure did. I got it some Reese's.
Peanut butter cups on
Three-pointer up and on its way. Good from outside. That makes a big situation. As Dodge has cut that 4-point lead right down to 1 right now. 5 points for Miles Ray. 33-32. Hutchinson lead is 1. A blocking foul on the low blocks. Singleton will shoot free throws, I believe. Let's check it. It will be. It'll be a foul's going to be called on Ray.
That's the 7th team foul committed in this half. That means Saquon Singleton gets to go to the free throw line for a 1-and-1. Yeah, they decided the last basket was a 2 instead of a 3. So that was on Miles Ray. So he has 4 points instead of 5. Your memory is better than mine. I had to look to you to remember who made that basket.
And actually, they need to take it off of the board because it should be 33-31 is what it needs to be. There it does. Now we got it squared away, and here comes Hutchinson substitutes. Mayers takes a seat. And Nursery takes a seat. Mayers in there for a little bit of time. Still think he can develop into a really good ball player. I really do.
All these guys arrive at Hutchinson with lots of talent, and they get better. They get better while they're here.
At the line will be Singleton to shoot the free throws. 4:02 to go in the half. Free throws up and good by Singleton.
Saquon's a great example of a talented player when he arrived here, but how much better is he now than he was a year ago?
3 bounces of the ball. Now he gets set. Free toss is up and good. 6 points for Singleton. 4 of those are free throws. 35-31. Dragons extend the lead back to 4 again. Right side. Conquistadors drive. Ball knocked out there by Singleton on the shot that was put up by Miles Ray on that right side.
Singleton came streaking all the way across the paint to block that shot.
Glenn Grunwald along with Dan Nacarado tonight here on KHUT as well as KWBW Radio, as well as on the World Wide Web on the Blue Dragon Sports Network on the Blue Dragon YouTube channel. Angle, left side. Offensive foul. Pushed off with the right hand. McCaskey will pick up his second.
Score that is turnover number 6 committed by Dodge City. Dodge City committed 32 turnovers on January 8th in their game against Cowley.
Chandler Sutton just checked in. He's out of Killeen, Texas. That was a fairly close ball game, wasn't it?
Well,
it was in the hundreds, I know.
Cowley scored 125.
There's a drive by King. It won't go. Pops out of there. It's going to be off of Hutchinson. Out of bounds. Clarence that just set and teetered on the rim for a second. Finally popped out. Then it went off the Blue Dragons out of bounds with 3:20 to go now. Dodge will set up the offense out top. Man-to-man D still by Hutch. There's a drive by Sutton and a foul called. Foul's going to be called on Brown. T. Brown will pick up the personal.
No free throws, as that was the 6th team foul committed by the Blue Dragons.
3:14 to go. Here comes the inbounds. We're in the first half of play. Ball's kicked and out of bounds it goes. Actually, it was kicked, but then it went off.
Dodge City,
a Dodge City player out of bounds.
Went off the Dodge City player's leg.
Clock nearing 3 minutes. Tyler Brown playing hard, driving all the way in, lays it up and scores it and one. T. Brown saw something there, Dan, as he will score his 4th and 5th point, gave up his body to go down and shoot that basket up and in.
What a hard drive. Tyler Brown going coast to coast and finishing it with the left-handed finger roll.
I think they all thought he was going to kick it out to the corners, and he took it down in the middle. Free throw's up and good. Wasn't pretty on the free throw, but it's up and good. He has 6 points now.
But the left-handed finger roll was definitely a stylish basket.
Here's Chandler Sutton on the outside. Gives it off quickly to Miles Ray. Ray back to Sutton. Off the ball screen, left side. Pass inside. Has room. Shot not there. O'Cone comes up and scoops off the rebound. Miss off of Hayes. And here comes Singleton. Angles across. Kicks it left. Underneath they go. Basket good by King. When Hutchinson is in transition, it's absolutely a thing of beauty. Jumper on the outside, not there. Clarence King grabs that rebound, brings it down, heads it up the court. Comes up with the Baker. Pass out high to Singleton. He'll bounce inside. Shot up and the end one.
Hutchinson has turned it up about 4 notches the last 2 minutes.
Singleton with the basket, then he just looked at the player that was actually it kind of flopped on the floor once contact was made. There was contact, but not enough to warrant the advantage to the defensive player. And Singleton will be at the line to shoot one. Free throw toss, up and no good. First miss of the night for Saquon. 42-31. Hutchinson exploded to an 8-point, check that, to 11-point lead. Here's Sutton. Hands the ball off to Thomas. Baker tight on him. Look at that defense. Baker slides with him to the outside. Takes it back inside. Travel call.
That's outstanding on-ball defense. And then Tyler Brown came over to help. Forced him into a turnover.
Yeah, they doubled down on him once he got down to low blocks and forced the turnover. Nice pass to King. Layup good. You can really see that, Dan, from your look that you had on how great a pass that was from Singleton. And all of a sudden, in the last 2 minutes, Hutchinson has exploded to lead at 44-31 with 1:52 to go in this first half of play.
On an 11-0 run.
We'll take a quick half-minute break. Hutchinson up 44-31. We'll be back in 30 seconds on the Blue Dragon Sports Network.
This is Carter Fowle, president of Hutchinson Community College. I invite you to join us this winter as the proud tradition of Blue Dragon men's and women's basketball continues at the historic Hutchinson Sports Arena. Both teams are favorites in the tough Jayhawk Conference, so you won't want to miss any of the action. Find the schedule at BlueDragonSports.com, like us on Facebook, and follow Blue Dragon Sports on Twitter. As always, go Blue Dragons.
The Hutch Medicine Shop and the Hutch Blue Dragons have a lot in...
Welcome back after the quick half-minute break. 44-31 your score. Hutchinson with the lead and on an 11-0 run. There's a shot missing. Rebound cleared out there by Batista, who just checked in the ball game. Singleton drives in, shoots it up, misses, gets the rebound back, and puts it up and in. Saquon trying to pad his rebound total a little bit right there. Here's a drive inside. Ball pops out. Conquistadors have it. A foul's going to be called on Singleton. That'll be only his first.
Seventh team foul committed by Hutchinson.
Substitutions coming in for Dodge City now, returning into the lineup. Aiken Newton came in and knocked down a couple trays. Sutton will take a late seat. At the line will be Hayes. Free throw toss by Hayes is good. Hayes with 5 points on the young evening. Shoots again, up and good. So Hayes got both of them down. Embraced a long drought. It wasn't a big 13-0 run. Ball knocked away, and Batista can't keep up with it. Ball pops inside. Brown had it for a second. And now Thomas brings it up for the Conquistadors. 1:01 remaining. First half of play. 13-point lead for Hutch. Angle to the left. They'll gun it on its way. It rattles out, no good on a missed shot. Rebound's going to be cleared out. King will bring it up. Inside of 40 seconds now. Down low to Batista. Back outside Baker. King has it again. Now over to Baker. Baker on the dribble. Driving inside, down low, trying to get to Batista out of bounds. Last touched by Batista out of bounds.
Saquon Singleton has dished out 6 assists in this first half. He almost had a 7th, but the pass was just a little off target.
27.2 seconds to go before halftime. We'll have the Medicine Shop in-game capsule brought to you by the Medicine Shop at 14th and Main. Well, I bet they've been busy with this flu stuff going around.
I'm sure they've been taking good care of everybody.
Ball on the outside, Sutton. Clock's down to 10. Now he's got to go. He'll hold up, kicks it on the outside, jumper up and on his way off. It's marked no good. Hutch comes up with it. Here's King. Got to shoot it from half court. Not bad. Oh, it's off to the right side. Gave it a nice ride. And Clarence King gave it a ride. And Hudson leads at halftime, 46-33. So 46-33 is your halftime score. Hutchinson with the lead. We will take a timeout. A 2-minute break coming your way. Get set for the Medicine Shop in-game capsule moment return right after this 2-minute timeout on the Blue Dragon Sports Network.
The Hutch Medicine Shop and the Hutch Blue Dragons have a lot in common. In addition to our logos both being blue, all 3 pharmacists at the Medicine Shop graduated from HCC. Rick Stone in 1984, Brent Bauman in 2001, and Lacey Stone in 2007. In fact, the Medicine Shop has employed over a dozen HCC students over the past 15 years who are now Kansas pharmacists. The Medicine Shop and the Blue Dragons working together as one team.
Getting the most back from your tax return starts with getting the most expertise. H&R Block has more enrolled agents than any other tax preparation company, and we guarantee the accuracy of every return prepared by our tax professionals. We find every credit and deduction to lower your tax bill. Put our expertise to work on your return, and don't just get your taxes done, get your taxes won. In Hutchinson, Lyons, and Ellsworth.
Happy New Year from all of us at Pools Plus. We are celebrating big this new year, and we want your savings to be even bigger. Come in during the month of January and save 20% on all spa accessories and spa fragrances. Stock up and save 15% on spa chemicals. The savings are going on all month long at Pools Plus. Shop local, shop Pools Plus, 21 East 1st in downtown Hutchinson.
Outdoor living doesn't start until you call us at Pools Plus.
HCC Sports on Radio is brought to you by the Sportscaster Club members. Mega Manufacturing, Ford and Chiropractic Center, Papa John's Pizza, A&A Builders, Barclay Plumbing Company, Sutton Kaufman Transmission Service, Lowen Corporation, Old Office Shares, Dr. Eric Severud with Alliance Orthopedic and Sports Medicine, Todd and Cindy Miller of Homestead Senior Care, Man Wyatt and Rice Injury Lawyers, MAYB, Mid-America Youth Basketball, Portfolio Recovery Associates, Dr. Robert Epp of the Hutchinson Clinic, and the Green Vision Group of Hutchinson.
We are at halftime. It's 46-33. Hutchinson literally exploded over the last couple of minutes to take a nice 13-point lead in at intermission. It's time for the Medicine Shop in-game capsule, brought to you by the Little White Castle at 14th and Main. The Medicine Shop, boy, have they ever been busy to have the flu shot. If you're a senior and 65 years and older, you qualify and can ask for a little bit stronger dosage of the flu vaccine. It's important to have. Don't forget they have pertussis, tetanus. They have just about any kind of vaccine that you might need at the Medicine Shop. Don't forget the CBD oil as well as Blue Stuff for arthritis and joints, and right over the counter products as well. And if I told you that they're a compound pharmacy, yes they are. Brent Bauman does a great job, but they do a little bit of everything. One of the best kept secrets in Hutchinson, and really it's not a very best kept secret because everybody knows about the Little White Castle at 14th and Main. And Rich Stone, a great supporter of many athletics in Hutchinson, Kansas, not only on our station, but help out a lot of the surrounding schools as well. The Medicine Shop. Dan, what do the numbers look like? I'm looking at the shooting. 48.6% for Hutch, 28.6% for Dodge City. They put up 42 shots, only hit 12. The big thing is the three-pointer has really eluded Hutchinson. In the last few games, they have shot 16 less three-pointers than their opponents, and that's keeping track tonight as well. They're 1 for 6, but it doesn't seem to bother the 13-point lead.
It's because Hutchinson played pretty good defense in that first half. They played under the leadership, really, of Saquon Singleton. I thought, without question, he was the most impressive player in that first half of basketball. He scored 10 points, dished out 6 assists, but it was his leadership on the court where he brought the energy, and that became contagious on both ends of the court. And I really feel like Saquon led that team extremely well in the first half. 9 different Blue Dragons scored in that first half. Saquon with 10 points. He's the only player in this game in double figures right now. DJ Mitchell scored 2. We don't know the status of DJ. He had to come out of the game after he absorbed an injury. We're hoping it's not anything too serious. He did walk off the court under his own power. Clarence King scored 6 points. Jaden O'Cone with 2. Tyler Brown 6. Josh Baker with 5. Matt Mayers 4. Majak Queth scored 8 early points, and then we didn't really see too much from Majak after that first 8 minutes.
Yeah, he got in foul trouble with those 2 fouls and set the rest of the half as Matt Mayers came in and a couple others. Right. So, yeah.
And Fred Othiambo with 3 points. For Dodge City, they led in scoring with 8 points by Quindarius Thomas. 4 points from Ray Miles, 6 Aiken Newton, 2 Mason Senegar, 3 points Dietrich Pichel, 4 points Myron Washington, and 6 points Keldrick Hayes. The Blue Dragons lead it at the half, 46-33.
We will take a 2-minute timeout. We'll check some other scores across the Jayhawk Conference, check some Division I scores as well for tonight, and we'll be back with more from the Sports Arena. A 13-point lead for the Dragons at halftime, 46-33. This is a 2-minute timeout. We'll be back right after this on the Blue Dragon Sports Network.
This is Carter File, president of Hutchinson Community College. I invite you to join us this winter as the proud tradition of Blue Dragon men's and women's basketball continues at the historic Hutchinson Sports Arena. Both teams are favorites in the tough Jayhawk Conference, so you won't want to miss any of the action. Find the schedule at BlueDragonSports.com, like us on Facebook, and follow Blue Dragon Sports on Twitter. As always, go Blue Dragons.
Welcome to the Hutchinson Medicine Shop. With the emergence of big business, not only in pharmacy, but all industries, the Medicine Shop is proud to be a thriving local business in Hutchinson. We're so thankful to our customers in Hutchinson, Reno County, and Central Kansas for your support. In turn, we're proud to be a major sponsor of the Hutch High Salthawks, as well as other area high schools, the Blue Dragons, Chiefs, Royals, Jayhawks, and Wildcats. You support us, and the Hutchinson Medicine Shop supports local sports.
Getting the most back from your tax return starts with getting the most expertise. H&R Block has more enrolled agents than any other tax preparation company, and we guarantee the accuracy of every return prepared by our tax professionals. We find every credit and deduction to lower your tax bill. Put our expertise to work on your return, and don't just get your taxes done, get your taxes won in Hutchinson, Lyons, and Ellsworth.
Happy New Year from all of us at Pools Plus. We are celebrating big this new year, and we want your savings to be even bigger. Come in during the month of January and save 20% on all spa accessories and spa fragrances. Stock up and save 15% on spa chemicals. The savings are going on all month long at Pools Plus. Shop local, shop Pools Plus, 21 East 1st in downtown Hutchinson.
Outdoor living doesn't start until you call us at Pools Plus.
Welcome back to the Sports Arena. Still at halftime, 46-33 is your score. Hutchinson on top. Lady Dragons were winners, 83-50 tonight. So they keep their winning ways going, and they'll travel out to Colby to take on a good Colby squad at 3 o'clock on Sunday afternoon. Here's some scores from the Jayhawk Conference. Halfway through the first half of play, it is Cloud County a leader over Allen County. That's being played at Cloud, 19-16, just underway, about 10 minutes deep. It is Coffeyville trailing by 1 at halftime, the Indies, 40-39. Northwest Kansas Tech still giving Barton all they want, 46-43, with 19:23 to go in the second half of play. That's just getting underway in the second half. Here's 46-33 at halftime for Hutchinson. And Bummer trailing the Osho 33-31, just getting underway in the second half of play. Other games, Colby is at Seward tonight in basketball action. We'll try to run down that Seward score in just a little bit. Of course, you might have heard about the suspensions that were handed out by both the Big 12. D'Souza with 12 games off because of the little ruckus that took place.
12 games.
And another McDowell, I think, picked up 4 maybe. And then the Love kid that came off the bench in street clothes for K-State picked up 8.
Got that idea to ever come off the bench.
You betcha. So those comments have been made, plus Bill Self made a statement as well about regarding the decision by the Big 12 that they stand by it. Very much embarrassed by the situation that took place and just doesn't have any place for it. I talked to Wyatt Thompson this morning. He just said it was a bad deal. Each side has its points. Usually you just run out the clock. That's what KU was doing. You don't play that defense, but the kids were frustrated, and K-State decided to steal the ball, which they can do. And then D'Souza with the block, which he can do. But then the taunting was probably didn't need to be done, and escalated the whole thing. And it got really bad really quick. And several people around the nation have made statements. And Wyatt kind of said that Jay Billows really needs to keep his mouth shut because he doesn't know what he's talking about. The rules remain now that you have got to finish the game. You have got to finish out the game, and there was 1 second left. They came back and shot 1 or 2 free throws, or made 1 or 2 free throws, and inbounded, and that was it. And the reason for that is because of the bookies. That's where that came from. Otherwise, I think it would have been wise to call it, but that's in the rules that you have got to finish out the game, and it's simple as that. And that's why they came back out on the floor. A lot of people thought they were just being foolish, but they did. I think they're lucky that there's not other suspensions because both teams' reserve players came off the bench, Dan, and nothing's being done about that. So other than then the Love kid from K-State that was in street clothes is being severely punished.
Emotions always run high. You invest so much into a sport that you play. Physically and mentally, you invest a lot. And then when it's a rivalry game like KU and K-State are, things ratchet up a few more notches. But, hey, we'll turn the page and move on.
Speaking of ratcheting up a few notches, we really haven't talked too much about the Kansas City Chiefs as they're going to the Super Bowl. And we're so excited for them. You can catch all the action. Westwood 1 with Carl and Kevin Harlan will be the call on BW Radio on that Sunday. So come and enjoy.
He's a good one.
He's a great one. Was a long-time voice of the Chiefs before Mitch took over. The Hudson area has been very lucky. We've been lucky with BW to have the Chiefs on as long as they've been on, and looking forward to Super Bowl. It's going to be a lot of fun, especially this year since the Chiefs are in. Looking forward to that. So, boy, prices are a little high. So when are you leaving?
I think I'll watch it on television.
Saw that somebody put together a trip for about $1,200 by bus. Overnights are down in Clearwater, Florida, which is a couple hours away. Once you get down there, which isn't bad. That's not bad. But the seats are going for anywhere from $5,000 on up. Now, maybe they'll drop as it gets closer, but a lot of corporate seats will be given out that one.
The sad thing in my mind is, obviously, at those kind of prices,
the regular fan can't afford it.
Yeah, it's all corporate tickets and corporate seats. And that kind of disappoints me a little bit. However, the NFL is a business, and they've got to do what they see.
Yeah, it's a little bit different than the Final Four when you can always go and usually when the earlier games are over on that Saturday, you could pick up some fairly cheap tickets. I'm going to say face value at least, affordable. And I'm sure that $5,000 was not the price of these when they started off. It was probably about $80, $90, more than likely. But anyway, good time to be had by all, and it's a fun time to be a fan of the Kansas City Chiefs. And
it's a little bit. Remember the Royals. They took on a team from San Francisco in the World Series.
So it's very similar.
It's kind of poetic.
Kind of very similar. Plus, they had to get by. Some other ones as well.
That's right.
To get there, that was kind of made a symbol of it. So let's take a 1-minute timeout. We'll set the stage for the second half. Hutch up by 13. When we return, we'll talk about what we need to do to maintain this lead. We'll be back in 1 minute.
HCC Sports on Radio is brought to you by the Sportscaster Club members, Mega Manufacturing, Sporting Chiropractic Center, Papa John's Pizza, A&A Builders, Barclay Plumbing Company, Sutton Coppin Transmission Service, Lowen Corporation, Old Office Shares, Dr. Eric Severud with Alliance Orthopedic and Sports Medicine, Todd and Cindy Miller of Homestead Senior Care, Man Wyatt and Rice Injury Lawyers, MAYB, Mid-America Youth Basketball, Portfolio Recovery Associates, Dr. Robert Epp of the Hutchinson Clinic, and the Green Vision Group of Hutchinson.
This is Carter Fowle, president of Hutchinson Community College. I invite you to join us this winter as the proud tradition of Blue Dragon men's and women's basketball continues at the historic Hutchinson Sports Arena. Both teams are favorites in the tough Jayhawk Conference, so you won't want to miss any of the action. Find the schedule at BlueDragonSports.com, like us on Facebook, and follow Blue Dragon Sports on Twitter. As always, go Blue Dragons.
Hutch up by 13. Dan Nacarado, what does Hutchinson have to do to maintain this lead?
Well, Hutchinson sprinted out to a 9-0 lead early, and then they lost a little bit of intensity. Dodge City came battling back. Before you know it, the game was 33-31. Hutchinson just nursing a 2-point lead. Then Hutchinson went on a big run.
About
13-0. And I really believe Hutchinson just needs to maintain an energy level that's consistent throughout this second half in order to put this game in the win column.
What's Dodge City got to do to try to get back in this? Shoot more threes?
Well, Dodge City has put up 17.
They're losing the paint war for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Dodge City has fired up 17 three-point attempts in that first half and only made 4 of them, so that's about 23%. They're probably going to have to continue to throw up some three-point shots and hope for better results.
They played zone for a while. Let's see what they do to try to stop the Hutchinson being able to get it on the inside. Hutchinson defensively was set up as Dodger had the ball first. A long three from outside, not any good, and the rebound's going to be cleared out of there
Almost right on cue, Dodge City threw up that three-point shot.
Feed down low to Othiambo. Can't get it there, and the rebound's going to be cleared out. We'll go down the other way. Dodge City basketball. Just underway, second half of play. Angle pulls it back. Looks to the floor to get the three, and he knocks it down. That was Hayes.
Hayes had a long time to get his feet set, rotate the seams of the basketball, get his balance, and nail that three.
Hayes with 8 now. 8 points to his credit.
Hutchinson lost track of him a little bit that trip.
Ball on the outer perimeter. Here comes Dodge City. They want to get in transition. McCaskey, right side, he goes with it. Basket up and good. Scoring it is Ray. Miles Ray with the basket. And Ray makes it 46-37, and a quick timeout taken by Hutchinson, as Steve Eck does not want to see a big run start right away. We will take a full 1 minute break. Dodge City coming back down by a score of 46-37. This is the Blue Dragon Sports Network, a 1 minute timeout.
No time to fix breakfast? Just call us at Anchor Away 662-3100 and we'll have it ready for you. Choose from our selection of breakfast burritos, biscuits, or one of our 5 different complete breakfast plates. Breakfast from 7 to 10:30, Monday through Saturday. If you missed us for breakfast, we're here for lunch and dinner too. Pick up your favorite Mexican dinner or take some home for the family. We're open till 9. That's Anchor Away, drive-through, carry-out, and catering under the water tower at B & Adams in Hutchinson, 662-3100.
Like a good deal? Need a new phone? Listen up. Trade in your old device at Next Tech Wireless and get half off any smartphone. Then take your shiny new phone shopping with your $100 Visa gift card. That's any smartphone, plus cash to spend. Oh yeah, need more lines? No problem. Get a new smartphone at half price for everyone in the family, plus up to $300 in Visa gift cards. Visit Next Tech Wireless today. Your new phone and cash are waiting. Certain restrictions apply. See store for details.
Well, we're a little checking the scorebook. It looked like they only gave Hayes credit for a 2 ball, and we thought it was a 3 when he described how he looked down at his feet. We go the other way, and Singleton's ball is stripped from him. Loose basketball on the court. It will be a jump ball called. Hutchinson basketball. So the score right now, 46-37. Hutchinson with the lead by 9. Inbounding goes to Singleton. A foul called as they go up. And they're going to get Miles Ray on the foul. That'll be his second. Ray looking in amazement as he turned to the referee.
Hutchinson has used that quick inbounds play many times to Singleton. That time Dodge fouled it.
We'll give it off to Singleton, back to Brown, back across. They go to Baker. Baker bounces in and pulls back outside. Here's Singleton. Rolls to his left, loses the basketball. Dodge City comes up with it, and then a reach-in foul is going to be called on Singleton. Little frustration right there.
Well, that's 3 quick turnovers committed by Hutchinson. Less than 2 minutes into the second half.
Second personal against Singleton, and he checks out of the contest. So.
Certainly not the way Coach Steve Eck wanted the Blue Dragons to start this second half.
No, it isn't. Dodge City right here and in it. And a quick foul is going to be called on King. He'll pick up the personal. That'll be his second. Dodge City with him down left side baseline. Here it comes. On the inbound. Dodge the inbound it and get it in quickly to Hayes. Hayes back quickly to Thomas. Hutchinson staff wanted a travel call, didn't get the call. They'll drive in, loose basketball picked up by Hayes. He stepped out of bounds as he drove to the basket.
That whole possession by Dodge City reminded me of the old Ed Sullivan show where the guy would come out and balance the plates on the stick and spin them.
They had to run over and keep them going.
That's the kind of way that possession was.
Fred Othiambo gets the ball in now to Baker. Baker will bring it across the timeline. Baker with the ball on the outside. Steps across the line, pulls back. Here's a Brown 3 from the corner. Rattles out no good. Fred Othiambo trying to get to it. Can't do it. And the rebound's cleared out there by Hayes. And McCaskey on the run. Back to Hayes. He'll pop the 3 from outside. It rims off no good. Rebound cleared out of there. And nice job by Queth to block out so Tyler Brown could get to the rebound. Brown from 3 on the right side. It's off no good. Rebound cleared out of there quickly by McCaskey. McCaskey brings it on the dribble all the way down. Brown thought he might have had, they're going to call it jump ball. I was going to say, he had a pretty good possession right there. It won't be Dodge City on the arrow. We'll have the basketball. Tyler Brown did a nice job of defending.
He did.
Got right in front of the McCaskey with the basketball. Comes the inbound. Out to McCaskey. The side, three-pointer on its way. Off from a shot, off the mark by Ray. Rebound cleared Hutch. Hutch has yet to score a point in this second half. Here's King. He'll drive in and draw the foul. Contact made about 2 feet outside the basket. Miles Ray will pick up foul number 3.
Good idea by Clarence King to attack the basket, especially almost 3 minutes into the second half, and Hutchinson hasn't scored yet. Attack the basket, earn a couple of points from the free throw line.
Free throw toss is up and good by Clarence King. He's a graduate of Lawrence High School. I don't remember what the Lions did last year in state competition.
They're good almost every year.
They sure are. They and Free State are both good. But King is a talent. I'm telling you. Free throws up, got the second one down. He has 8.
His role is expanding on this Blue Dragon team.
We're going to have to make him smile some way, though. Ball on the outside.
He's very intense, but he
really is.
On campus, he's a very likable young man.
There's a drive to the basket, not there. Queff makes the big rebound, gives it off to Baker. Hutch will bring it up. Hutchinson. There's a drive by Brown, basket good. Tyler Brown to the hole. And quickly. He has 8 now, and it's 50-37. Back to 13 again. Ball on the outside. Thomas had it, gets it back. Goes to the right wing. McCaskey, 3 ball, rims off, no good. Queth with the rebound. Here comes King. King will bring it up. Drives to the basket, puts it up, doesn't get the roll, but he will get the foul called on Dodge City. And Hutchinson is really attacking the rim.
I like to see that when you're not feeling really confident on knocking down three-point shots. It's time to attack the rim and win it the old-fashioned way.
King's free throw toss is up and good. That foul, by the way, was called on DeJohn Horn, who just entered into the contest. Also, Myron Washington back in as well for the Conquistadors. Free throw toss is up and good for Clarence King. Got them both.
Coach Steve Tucker plays a lot of different guys, doesn't he?
Well, I saw the first roster, and boy, there was a bunch of guys on there, and then I looked at the stats, and yeah, just about several of them have played. Now, since then, some have redshirted. There's a drive underneath, not there. Putback basket is there, however, for Myron Washington. His first basket of the second half. He has 6. Here's Brown. Euro step, ball rejected out of there. He'll shoot it. They'll be inbounded from the right side baseline.
That was a beautiful defensive
It really
play.
was. Inbounding well will be Brown with 15:55 to go. Gives it into Baker. Back to King. He'll pop the 3. Off, no good. Over the back is Othiambo. Picks up the personal foul. Big Fred will pick up only his first. Fred lets out a little bit of a growl because he was upset with himself. At position. McCaskey for Dodge. Across the top of the key. Works to the right side. Newton's over there, but McCaskey keeps it. They jump out to defend. They'll drive it in. And a foul's going to be called. And it might be on Othiambo again. It is. Fred all of a sudden picks up 2 quick ones. So 2 shots coming from McCaskey. So we're nearing the 15-minute and 35-second mark. We're at 15:35. Free throw toss is good by McCaskey.
For Missouri City, Texas, is that what we decided?
Uh-huh.
Tell me where that is. I'm not familiar with that city before. That's one place you haven't been.
Don't think I have.
I finally found
figure it out. Free throw toss off, no good. Rebound's going to be cleared out of there by the Blue Dragons. Hutchinson will bring it up. Jumper not there. Rebound cleared underneath as Senegar picks up the rebound. With the basketball, McCaskey outside.
Glenn Grunwald's kind of like Johnny Cash. He's been everywhere, man.
Not hardly. It's within, close to Houston. Actually, it's within Houston, the Woodlands down in that area. Three-pointer put up and missing by the Conquistadors, and then King got kind of poked in the eye. I think he's going to be okay.
Good of the officials to stop the action, though, and let him recover.
Missouri City, a real small city down by Houston, population 67,000. Ball on the outside, Clarence King steps aside, holds up, gets the ball over to Majaquet. Now Baker has it, he jab steps, pulls back a little bit, 14:42 to go in the ball game. Spin move by Baker, takes it down strong, and a foul's going to be called. They will whistle this one, I believe, on Thomas. Thomas will pick up the personal. So I probably have been to Missouri City, just didn't know it because I was all over Houston one time in my life.
That's fair enough.
Woodlands is a really nice area. Free throw toss is up and good by Baker. I think one time Hutchinson had a quarterback from the Woodlands years ago.
Okay.
Sugarland, that's always a good area down there. Free throw toss is up and good by Baker. Got them both. Kick and shoot free throws, Stan. Does a great job.
He's a pure shooter, that's for sure.
Over 93%. Ball on the outside. It's Aiken Newton on the drive. Goes in, has his ball stripped from him, and loose in the lane, and travel call is going to be called. It'll be Hutchinson basketball. The ball rolls all the way down to the photographers on the west end.
Tom Hunter, he was in the other corner.
Tom Hunter did a little soccer kick and got it back out there.
During the women's game, he was in the other corner, and the pass almost hit him as he was taking. Now the ball is coming all the way down to him.
Pass could take him out over there.
He's going to have to stay alert.
The lead of 14 now, 54-40 Hutchinson. 14-14 to go. We're back in that zone again. Ball on the outside. They'll kick it right. Jumper up and on his way, but Baker's good. Tell you what, he is so smooth. Has double-digit points now, 10. Baker averages 14 a game. Slide left. Thomas with the three. He answers it. Darius Thomas with his 11th point. 57-43 Hutchinson. Majaquet gives it off to Baker. Here's King. He drives in. Back to Majaquet. Right side. Got people up on his feet. Basket's up and in. Count it.
That took so much strength for Majaquet to absorb the contact and finish that play.
Gets the N1, so he has 10 points, and he'll shoot it up. Get set to score it here.
Third foul whistled against Myron Washington.
Queth's trying to get his 11th point, and he will. Free throws up and good. In the N1. 60-43. Hutchinson trying to right the ship after an overtime, double overtime loss actually to Pratt. Only the 6th time in Hutchinson Blue Dragon history that has ever happened. Think about that.
That's a long history.
Dan. Ball on the outside. Jumper by Newton's good. Akeem Newton has 8.
Under 13 minutes to play in the second half.
Oh, bad pass, and Dodge City picks it off. Thomas will take it to the rack and miss it. Baker gets the rebound, and then he's hammered from behind, and it's going to go on Thomas. That'll be his second. So that's the 16th foul already. Here comes O'Connor into the lineup. And he'll take the place of Tyler Brown. P.J. Mitchell's out on the He's smiling, but he's don't know if we're going to see him again. He might have decided he took too hard a hit. Right now, the game not in doubt, so he's okay. O'Cone with the basketball, back outside out of Baker. Here's Clarence King on that right wing. Back to Baker around the horn. O'Cone has it. To King, flash pass down low, shot up, not there.
Just a little bit too strong of a shot. Went over the backboard.
Oh, boy. Nice job by Jayhawk trying to get it off. Steve Eck wanted the foul and get the call. McKeskey will bring it across the timeline. 12:14 to go. Game's kind of settled in a little bit. And there's a foul called out front. Saquon Singleton grimaces as he turns and looks. I think it's on him.
His third personal foul.
His third. 12-12 to go. Not a shooting situation on the 15th foul. Matt Mayers will check in.
Saquon's got to be smart here defensively. Doesn't want to pick up that fourth foul with 12 minutes to play in the second half.
Because he's yet to be out of the contest. There's the three ball. It won't go. Battle for the board. Taken away by Dodge City. Here's Newton. Floats one across. Doesn't get it. Rebound. Wrap around. Good. Senegar with 4. Lead, they're hanging in there right within 13 points. Here's a Baker three from the right side. Hits it. That's a thing of beauty. I'm telling you right now.
It's like warm butter.
Oh, Baker three-point maker right there. 13 points for him. A timeout taken on the floor with 11.5 to go. 11:31 to be exact. A 1 minute break. Dragons 63, Conquistadors 47. We'll be back with more from the Sports Arena floor right after this 1 minute timeout.
Needing repairs, parts, belts, or bags for your vacuum? How about free pickup and delivery for any service? Hi, this is Donna Pitzer, the bag lady. I work on all vacuums, including Auric, Kirby, Simplicity, Riccar, Hoover, Kinmar, and all Panasonics. I can get bags and parts for almost any vacuum. Plus, in most cases, I'll save you up to 40% on your bag purchases. Best of all, I deliver at no charge for all services I offer. For parts, bags, or service of your vacuum, call me, Donna Pitzer, the bag lady, at 663-4322.
Hi, Brian Bobo, General Manager at Midwest Ford. We have to move out all remaining 2019s in inventory. And with savings like these, you just can't pass it up. How about a 2019 Ford Ranger 4x4 Crew Cab Lariat, $8,000 off MSRP? Or a 2019 EcoSport was $24,245, now $16,984. A 2019 F-150 Crew Cab 4x4 XLT, $9,000 off MSRP. And yes, and 0% for 60 months. Don't miss out. Come see us at 1100 East 30th or online at MidwestSuperstore.com.
63-47. Hutchinson with the lead. A little warning to Jay Syriac on the sideline. Scott Slaughter came over, heard his plea. And with 11:31 remaining to go in this ball game, Hutchinson leading it 63-47. It'll be Conquistador basketball. Senegar gets it in. McKeskey picks it up at half court.
Hutchinson's going zone.
They will go zone. Ball on the outside. Around the horn. They work it right side. Blocked by King. Hutchinson comes up with it. King with the basketball. He'll drive it in. And gets called for the travel. Nice steal at the other end, though, on a block. There's King. You'll take that turnover at the other end, Dan. Yeah, you want to convert it because it was a heck of a steal down there, but keep his confidence up because he really did a nice job to get that block. McCaskey will lock it up with King again. The flash pass to Newton. Inside, doesn't go. Playing above the rim. Ball knocked away. Myers took a shot at it, and coming up with it will be O'Cone. Then a foul call because he went underneath him and took his legs out from under him. Newton's going to pick up the personal, I believe.
Should go to the other end to shoot a 1-and-1.
And O'Cone should be the one shooting the 1-on-1. So Newton will pick up the personal. That's only his first, but we'll walk down because that's a 17 foul. We'll send O'Cone to the line.
Hutchinson shooting the ball well from the free throw line. 16 of 20 this game, 80%.
Substitutions for the Conquistadors. A couple different players in and out. Keldrick Hayes returns. Hayes with 6 points in that first half of play and a basket in the second half, so he has 8 total. Here's Ocone. Free throw toss is up and good by Ocone. Adds to his 1 field goal that he has, so 3 points for Ocone. Wichita Heights High School.
Isaiah Hale came over from Wichita Heights
the
also.
roommates.
He's redshirted this season. Fine young man.
Second shot, too flat, doesn't go for Ocone. The rebound is cleared out. Just under 11 minutes to go in the contest. Kind of settled down to a 64-47 lead for Hutchinson. This basketball in the paint, now taken away by King. Nice spin move. At half court, gets control of the basketball, dishes it off to Mayers. He'll lay it up and in. Matt thought about putting it going up with authority. He has a half dozen today. We go down the other way, and he gets the block out of bounds.
Mayers hustling end to end. That's hard for a big man to finish the basket on one end right by the backboard and then hustle back and get a block near the rim.
Well,
on the
he
other
thought
end.
about finishing off with authority, but decided just to put it up and in, which is wise to do, and then he got back. It's from Hastings on to Hudson. There's a basket underneath.
Miles Ray made that one for his 8th point.
66-49. Lead still at 17. Long pass to the corner. Queth gobbles it up. Gives it up to Baker. Back to Queth. Thought about him. Jayhawk on the drive. Into the paint. Kicks it outside. Ocone drives in. Baseline. Nice move underneath. Gets his own rebound off the miss. Kicks it back outside, and he'll reset it. Feed underneath. Here's Queth, and he'll put it home. Nice dunk by Queth. Nice job by Ocone to keep his miss alive and bring it back outside.
Under 10 minutes in the second half, so there will be a media timeout the next whistle.
Shot up, missing. Ocone with the rebound. Hutchinson basketball leading at 68-49. Hutch will be on the road at Colby on Sunday afternoon, 5 o'clock start. Ball stolen away on the pass. Thomas jumped the lane, and here comes the drive to the basket. Bodies flying all over the place. Ball goes out of bounds with the Conquistadors basketball when we return. Right now there's immediate timeout. With 9:22 to go in this second half of play, Hutchinson leads at 68-49. Dan and I'll be back with more from the Sports Arena right after this 1 minute timeout.
Basketballs are bouncing and crowds are cheering. Your best offense during cold and flu season is a good defense. Drink plenty of liquids, get plenty of rest, and keep your hands sanitized. If a bug still manages to get you, Ashcraft Pharmacy, your local Health Mart pharmacy, has over-the-counter medications that can help. Or if you need a prescription, we offer free mail-out, free delivery, or call ahead for our handy curbside service. Go Dragons! From Ashcraft Pharmacy in the Hart Shopping Center, South Hutchinson, and Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
Need to send someone money? Pay a babysitter? Split the bill? Use FirstPay. It is the person-to-person payment option located right inside your online banking app. There is no need to download an additional application. It is simple, safe, and secure. We're First for you. Visit fnbhutch.bank to learn more, or click on your First National Bank app to get started. You can also stop into a location nearest you, and we're happy to help. First National Bank of Hutchinson, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
I don't think I've ever seen as many chickens rim off the basket as I had with that young man on the floor right there. He gave it a good effort, but they had several. I bet 6 of them rimmed off. What would you call the rim on a basket like that?
Trashed off?
Feathered off. Feathered off. Here comes the inbound. Quick shot put up by Conquistadors. Not there.
I think we got the music still. There we go.
Inbounding will be Hutchinson after the Conquistadors knocked it away out of bounds.
Dodge City has attempted 64 shots so far in this game, but only made 19. They're under 30% from the field.
Here's Baker, the King. King's played well this game. It's double-digit points at 10. Dribble drives to the right, kicks it down low. Nice pass inside to Matt Mayers. They're going to get him for the travel, but that was a nice pass inside.
He was definitely going to go for one with authority.
Yeah, Matt got so excited he took a little bunny hop, and they caught him on the trail, and it will be a turnover. You can't bunny hop down that trail, Dan. With the basketball, the Conquistadors on the outside. McCaskey directs for the ball screen. Rolls over. Matt Myers jumps out to contend. There's a jumper up from outside. Missing. Big rebound by Clarence King. King's got some boards now in this game, I'm telling you, along with the points that he has.
Let's see where he's up to.
Outside, Brown to King left. Looking at that zone defense by Dodge. The pass inside the court. Great ball movement by Hutchinson. Outside to Brown. He'll pop the three. It's off. No good. Rebound cleared out of there by Hayes. And here comes Dodge City. 8:13 to go.
Clarence King having a good, solid all-around game. 10 points, 3 steals, 4 rebounds, 4 assists.
Ball inside. They'll kick it on the right. Three-pointer put up and contested with. The shot missing, but Brown caught him on the arm. If it's outside the arc, that'll be 3 shots coming away for Miles Ray. And Ray will be shooting 3 with 8 minutes exactly remaining to go in the ball game.
He already has 8 points to his credit.
Does the free throw. Toss is up and off, no good. Ray missing his first attempt at the line. Shoot the second one. This one's good. And he'll get one more. Baker into the lineup now. Takes the place of Clarence King, who, like I said, double figures with King so far with 8 minutes remaining. Free throw toss off its mark, no good. Rebound cleared, Majak Queft. Hutchinson will bring it up. Goes to Olsey out of Peoria, Arizona on the left wing. Back to Baker, tied on him is Miles Ray. Here's Brown, crosses over on McCaskey. Dumps it down low, back pass, does not quite get to Queft. And we're going the other way. Here comes Singleton. He'll return into the lineup. Jump from outside, not there. Rebound cleared underneath by Baker, and Baker will bring it up on the dribble. Gives it out to Queft. Queft will set it up on the outside. Brown has it. To the left wing. Queft. Down low to Matt Myers. Nice pass to Olsey. Out top to Baker. Three-pointer. Rimming off, no good. Brown with the rebound. Inside to Matt Mayer. He goes up strong. Jump ball called. It'll be possession in Hutchinson's way. And that's some good effort for the whole blocks. So Hutch will inbound right side baseline. 7:12 remaining to go. And a substitution by Dodge City. Basketball tomorrow afternoon from Colby, Kansas is the Salthawk boys of Hutch High will take on Pine Creek out of Colorado Springs, Colorado. Free throws shots will be coming for Hutchinson. Senegar picked up his third. And Jacques Queth will go to the line to shoot a couple. 3 o'clock start tomorrow afternoon on KWBW. They'll play again on Friday night at 8:15. Winners or losers of Colby and Denver School of Technology and Science, Green Valley Ranch area school. And then Colby comes to town, Blue Dragons come to Colby on Sunday. Free goes up and good by Queth. Queth now with 14 points. Hutchinson on the defense, jumper up and missing, rebound cleared by Matt Mayer. Mayer's getting a lot of minutes tonight. Here's Baker. Pulls it back, Olsey with the basketball, gives it off. Here's Queth on the left side. So drive inside, wraps it around, puts it up and in. Pretty neat footwork right there on that baseline. 16 points, so he's had 8 in the second half. Check that 17 points. Jumper up and good.
I think that was a 2.
By Miles Ray. Ball on the outer perimeter. Here's Baker. Baker with the basketball. Down low, Queft to the basket, up and good. 19 points for Queft. He just kind of soars in there. Looks like he's really going to make it. Like a kid jumping to those kid jumping to the monkey bars. You know what I mean? He's just kind of barely there.
Yeah, he
stretches it out and then hits it.
He made it look effortless.
He sure did. A full timeout's going to be taken. 5:55 to go in the contest. 74-52. Hutchinson pulling away right now. We'll be back with more after this 1 minute timeout.
HCC Sports on Radio is brought to you by the Sportscaster Club members, Mega Manufacturing, Sporting Chiropractic Center, Papa John's Pizza, A&A Builders, Barclay Plumbing Company, Sutton Coffin Transmission Service, Lowen Corporation, Old Office Shares, Dr. Eric Severud with Alliance Orthopedic and Sports Medicine, Todd and Cindy Miller of Homestead Senior Care, Man Wyatt and Rice Injury Lawyers, MAYB, Mid-America Youth Basketball, Portfolio Recovery Associates, Dr. Robert F. of the Hutchinson Clinic, and the Green Vision Group of Hutchinson.
When you're looking for jewelry that's one of a kind, remember Amelia Bedelias, filled with thousands of beads and stones. And with my passion for design, I can create something that's perfect for you. Amelia Bedelias, 115 and a half South Main Street in downtown Hutchinson. Go Blue Dragons.
This is Kelly, owner of Brick House Boutique. Stay warm and look fabulous at the same time with comfy, trendy, and affordable clothing. You'll also appreciate the personal attention that you'll always get when you shop at Brick House Boutique. Big City Chic in a downtown boutique at 117 South Main in Hutchinson.
Jay Syriac trying to explain how really it should be Cortland Carney that should be getting the warning on the bench.
Hutchinson up by 22 with 5:55 to play. As long as Hutchinson can maintain this lead, then Jay Syriac can have as much fun as he wants on the bench.
Here comes the inbound. Dodge City now with the basketball will set it up, and they're down 74-52. Hutchinson with the big lead. Jumper from the outside, and nice basket put up and in by Hayes.
Right.
No chip that. It was Ray with the basket. You're right. Ray with 13 points now to his credit. Outside a drive by Frank and Batista, and he'll be fouled going to the basket, so he'll come over and shoot free throws. Michelle will pick up the personal. That'll be his second. So Batista at the line to shoot the free throw. It averages 1.9 points per ball game. Now Dominican Republic by way of Maine High School. The high school up in Maine. Free throws up and missing. So get another opportunity.
Like to see him get this point.
Free throw toss. Got it.
There you go. Another Blue Dragon in the scoring column.
First point for the night for Batista. 75-54.
10 different Blue Dragons have scored.
Ball knocked away out of bounds. It'll be Conquistador basketball with 5:24 to go. Inbound it. Comes in. McGaskey. McGaskey had to get out of Missouri City, Texas. Angles to the left side. Shifts gears. Goes right at Ursery and gets the foul on Ursery. Well, wasn't much of a touch.
He tried to gamble for the steal on the dribble, and he did impede the dribbler.
And so he got the foul called on Ursery.
And to your point, Glenn, also gave McGaskey a warning for floppy. Made it look a little bit more dramatic than it really was.
So McGaskey will shoot the free throw. McGaskey takes his time. Free throw toss is up and good.
A couple of players got tangled up.
2 points for him.
Along the side of the paint as they anticipated a possible rebound, but the shot went in.
Trying to get a little perspiration cleaned up, and one of the bandmates is going to come out and scrub away. Now that's true dedication right there.
That's right. That was Mason Senegar and and Franklin Batista, who got tangled up trying to get position for the possible rebound.
In the ball game, Jaden McCrew will check in. He's out of Garland, Texas. I'll tell you what, Coach Tucker has a lot of Texans on his.
He does spend some time in Texas, apparently.
On his roster, free throw toss is good by McCaskey. So 3 points to his credit tonight. Only averages 5.1 a game. So ball comes in, full court pressure still by Dodge. Baker working on McCaskey in the backcourt. McCaskey locks him up left side now to Singleton. Ray on him. Out top. Trying to get it away and stolen away. Trying to get it down low to the Quest. We'll go the other way. They missed the jam. Loose basketball. They get it back and put it up and in.
Very seldom do you see the player who misses the dunk attempt get his own rebound.
He did there. Here we go. Saquon Singleton goes the other way, coast to coast, and scores it. He has 12, right at his average of 12.4. He'll dribble it all the way through, back on the outside, jumper up, missing, rebound, cleared out there. Going to be picked up by Dodge City as Ray comes up with it, puts it up, misses it, loose basketball. Bodies all over the place after it. A jump ball will be called. It'll be Dodge City basketball with 4:21 to go.
My goodness, Dodge City has attempted well over 70 shots now. They're just having a difficult time putting the ball in the basket tonight. Some of the shots pretty difficult, but they've been firing away from long range also. By the time this game is over, they'll attempt over 30 shots from beyond the three-point arc.
Queth will come into the contest. And here comes the inbound from that right side baseline.
The band's getting more work.
They sure are.
Cleaning up the perspiration. And the rest of the band, they're very entertained by watching their mates go out there and do a little tidying up.
Exactly. All right, here comes the inbound. Ball comes in quickly. And a foul call. They're going to get this on Singleton.
That's his fourth personal.
And he comes over to talk to Jay and Cortland about whether or not that was a foul or not. Looked like a foul to me. Here at the line, here's Miles Ray. Free throw toss is off his mark, no good. He will shoot a second one. 4:18 remaining to go in the contest. Free throw toss is up and good. This one's perfect. So 2 out of 5 free throws. 14 points for Miles Ray. Off the court comes Baker. Baker looks to the left side, goes to Ursery. Miles down low underneath. Ball goes around the cylinder and comes out on a miss by Baker. Great pass by Miles. They missed his long jumper from the other side. Thomas knocks down a three. So all of a sudden, 77-62 to now with 3:45 to go. Hutchinson's giving up a few points here quickly. Saquon Singleton on the outside. Ursery. Back outside to Singleton. Singleton wants to attack it on the inside. Great move inside, puts it up and in. That was a big-time move by Singleton. Took him to his left and kind of gave him the little head fake over there and then reversed it up and in. Singleton now with 14. Shot up missing. Rebound right back in the hands of number 21, Thomas. And Thomas makes a little jumper. 16 points, and he leads his team in scoring with 16. Ursery over to Baker. Baker inside to go to Singleton, and he'll draw the foul. 20 is going to be the call. That's going to go on Senegar. That's his fourth. So Saquon Singleton will earn him at the line now with 2:55 to go. We flew through the first half of play. These last 5 minutes have crawled along.
And that was the 10th foul committed by Dodge City, so Hutchinson will shoot 2 free throws on the rest of the fouls.
Free throws up and missing. So I won't see you till next Tuesday.
Yeah, but I'm only a phone call away,
okay.
man. I'm always happy to visit with you. Only an email away.
or a tweet.
That's right.
All right.
We'll miss you. You're going to be in Colby for quite a
few days.
Quite a stay.
I could probably get my residency out there. There's a missed shot, and rebound's going to be cleared out by the Blue Dragons, and there's a drive to the basket and missing. Well, it actually went down, but are they going to count it? I don't believe so.
No, I think the foul was called on the floor.
Mercery will pick up his second. 2:47 to go. 79-64 Hutchinson.
Dodge City plays hard. They're looking for that first win in the conference, but they're playing hard.
Everybody's up and good.
Everybody in the Jayhawk Conference is good. Let's just face it. Every single school has some talented basketball players. Tough conference.
Second toss is up and good as well. 5 points to his credit, all from the foul stripe tonight. So 79-66. Here's a drive by Ursery, lays it up, missed it, put back by Saquon Singleton is good. Singleton comes in and cleans it up a little bit. Right down the other way, McCaskey kicks it out for three on its way, no good. Battle for the board, underneath. Ball blocked by Matt Mayers. Into the hands of Batista. And that's just going to bring it up. Long three by Batista. Off its mark, no good. Here comes McGaskey. They'll shoot it up and miss it. Rebound fought for. Matt Mayers comes out with it. Brings it off on the dribble. Gives it off now to Baker. They'll set the offense.
Pretty fast pace there the last couple of minutes.
Over the left side, a three by Baker's good. Josh Baker with 16 points. A minute and 45 to go. 84-66 Hutchinson. A quick timeout taken, a 30-second break. We'll be back with more on from the Sports Arena floor right after this 30-second timeout.
The Hutch Medicine Shop and the Hutch Blue Dragons have a lot in common. In addition to our logos both being blue, all three pharmacists at the Medicine Shop graduated from HCC. Rick Stone in 1984, Brent Bauman in 2001, and Lacey Stone in 2007. In fact, the Medicine Shop has employed over a dozen HCC students over the past 15 years who are now Kansas pharmacists. The Medicine Shop and the Blue Dragons working together as one team.
Around now, Colby trailing Seward at halftime, 45-34. Barton was able to rally back and beat Northwest Kansas Tech 97-74. So Barton stays the game ahead of Hutchinson, but Colby a little bit in doubt as they trail by 11-point margin right now at halftime.
Going to be an important couple of games coming up for the Blue Dragons.
Drive inside, McGaskey shoots it up and scores it. First basket for that young man. He's had nothing but free throws. Long pass, here's Batista. Goes to the jam and puts it down. Batista with the jam. He has three. Nice job by Franken. There's a loose basketball picked up by Hutchinson. Off the court quickly. Here goes Saquon to the rack. Missed it. Short of the goal. We go down the other way. Ball sails out of bounds. It'll be Hutchinson basketball.
He missed it, but he did the Statue of Liberty, holding the ball high above his head. It was a stylish attempt.
Singleton checks out the ball game. Just short by that much. It will be Hutchinson basketball with a minute and 10 to go. Right now, Blue Dragons are going to win their 16th game of the year. Here's the drive. And a jam by Franken. Batista. 5 points for young man out of Dominican Republic.
I think the basket's still rattling.
Jumper missing. Rebound cleared underneath by Mayers, and he lost it. Putback basket good underneath. They're going to give that one to Chandler Sutton. Ball comes in quickly down the court. Here goes to Batista again. He'll get another jam.
Another one.
3 straight jams by Franken. He has 7 points, 46 seconds to go. Ball stolen away. Baker has it. Gives it off quickly. This time back to King, and he'll put it down. 38 seconds to go. Long pass up the court. Hutchinson with 92 points at their average, over their average of 89.6. And boy, have we been going back and forth here. Foul's going to be called on Batista. And the timeout's going to be taken by Dodge with 34.5 to go. We will get a half-minute break in here. 34.5 to go in the ball game. Hutchinson 92, Conquistadors 70. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Getting the most back from your tax return starts with getting the most expertise. H&R Block has more enrolled agents than any other tax preparation company, and we guarantee the accuracy of every return prepared by our tax professionals. We find every credit and deduction to lower your tax bill. Put our expertise to work on your return, and don't just get your taxes done, get your taxes won in Hutchinson, Lyons, and Ellsworth.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back. 92-70. Hudson exploding, but Batista getting 3 jams, and King, kind of a partial jam. He got it up there. And Hutchinson got a showtime in right there a little bit. 92-70 over the Coms right now with 30.5 to go.
It's been an entertaining game, but even though it hasn't been a particularly close game for the last few minutes, the Blue Dragons have been putting on a show with the dunks. The high-flying Blue Dragons.
No doubt about that, at least the last couple of minutes. We'll see if DJ's going to be okay or not. He seems to be. Did not see action in the second half of play.
Uh-oh, now he's hitting himself on the top of the head.
Yeah, that works.
Don't hurt yourself, DJ.
All right, here we go. At the free throw line will be Hayes out the other way. His free throw toss is up and good.
Meanwhile, back on the court.
Hayes with his 10th point of the night. And another one makes it 11.
I think he's got to be up to 12.
12, okay. Thank you, Dan. We'll get the official scoring here in a second. 31 seconds remaining. Here's Matt Mayers. Kicks it out. O'Cone will pull it out on the dribble. 20 seconds remaining. He's content just to dribble it out until they come and put a little pressure on him and then make him have to move. O'Cone with the basketball. O'Cone starts to drive it. Gives it off to King. King will isolate. Takes it down low. Throws up a crazy shot. And a shot clock violation as it didn't hit the iron. And it will be Conquistadors basketball. 2.7 to go. He gets it in. McGaskey will shoot it. Off, no good. Did they count it?
I think they are
Yes,
going to count it.
they will. And they will count
Coach
it.
Heck's trying to convince him not to count it. Doesn't really matter.
And it doesn't really matter. He ends up with 10 points. And the final score is Hutchinson 92, Dodge City 75. We will take a quick 2-minute timeout. Come back to chat about this ball game. Get set for the Medicine Shop. Post-game capsule coming your way right after this 2-minute timeout. Your final 92-75. Hutchinson a winner. We'll be back in 2 minutes.